the day of the hairy freak or the fat slob is practically gone.
Let the party begin. I've got snacks.
Hey, look at us. We did it again. Another 7 days round the sun. Welcome to WCW Deep Cuts Live. My name is Tom for the 148th week in a row. And welcome one and all. Shout out to the Erotic Eric Fontaine fan club, aka The Chat. Glad to have you all with me tonight. We're gonna all hang out, have some fun. We're gonna watch as always, every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We go back and watch the forgotten quote-unquote television classics from World Championship Wrestling in the 1990s. We're gonna go back in a moment and watch WCW Saturday Night from December the 4th, 1999. But first, I have to take care of a few notes up front. Thank you so much, Jonathan, for re-upping that Prime sub. Appreciate that, as I don't know why I was out of breath there, but I was. So update on Nick Patrick's rope. The police came by and they were like, you cannot kidnap someone's spouse. So I had to let her go. I'm sorry. So that's how that concluded. I mean, it makes sense. You can't really do that. So I was a little out of line there. But I'm still hunting for my answer. Also, hello to the newest member of the crew, Mike Tenay. Back here. I was not able to get the picture of Mike Tenay I wanted, but I got a coupon code for a free 8x10 print at CVS during Black Friday, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get a picture of Mike Tenay for the set. So there it is. Right there, the corner that looks like a set. There's Mike back there. He'll be watching over us from here on out. So that'll be fun. What else is going on? Shout out to the members of my Weirdo Empire, aka our YouTube members. Thank you so much for not just giving me your eyeballs, but also throwing a couple bucks down and saying, hey Tom, I support you. You all are great. And I appreciate you bunches. Now, speaking of the Weirdo Empire and the Erotic Eric Fontaine fan club, if you want to keep it going 7 days a week, join the Discord at tinyurl.com/not our Discord for Tom Green. Don't go to that other one. I was going to say the URL that doesn't exist anymore. So nonetheless, yeah, go there. Keep the chat going. Thank you everybody so much for the kind words about my haircut. And you know where else you can see my haircut is on not Discord but Cameo. I'm off today. Yeah, just $10. I could say all sorts of silly things. I could say why you rule. I could give a deep cut about. Sorry, something was weird with the camera there. There we go. I can give a deep cut about your grandma. Or I can, recite lyrics to Counting Crow songs. Whatever you want me to do. Just $10. Just don't make it problematic. I will not recite anything that will get me canceled. Now, without any further ado. What else? I should hopefully have a new long-form YouTube video up in the next few days. Fingers crossed. It is shot. It is, I'd say, about 30% edited right now. So I should hopefully just need a few days. And that'll be up. Yeah, Peter. Yep, hit up the Cameo, and I'm more than happy to, my friend. So yeah, let's go right now. Since the episode of Saturday Night tonight, unfortunately, does not have commercials. It is about an hour 30, so I had to fill out a little bit. So we're going to watch a little bit of assorted WCW Worldwide from the month of December 99, which is pretty much just other matches from that Saturday Night taping. It's like an extension. It's like a wiener extender for bad wrestling. Anyway. Without any further ado, it's 5 minutes in. We need to get going. Let's watch some wrestling. Let's go.
Big yard.
Alright, thank you all so much for the kind words on the haircut. We are starting off hot with Barry Darsow in the midst of his identity crisis. Thank you, Yankee Hawk.
Of course. Are you kidding me? I'm on their Rolodex and for all the wrong reasons.
He is the Blacktop Bully.
Oh, Darsow really giving it to Keith Butler, our ring announcer.
I heard you were on their speed dial.
I'm sure. And an entire filing cabinet.
Thank you, Canadian Robocop.
Please.
So we got Barry Darsow opening up against Lord Steven Regal.
No matter what I say on this broadcast.
Because why not? He's just Steve here.
And you know what? You
Just Steve.
Right. Steven Regal.
Right, this is after that. This is like almost a year after that. He had already been a golfer. This is when he had struggled with having dissociative identity disorder. The Radio ZT, thank you for the follow. Always love to see those follows early on. Love to see a mic pop up on the screen there and here. So, got Dave Taylor wearing an England shirt, just in case you didn't know where he was from by the flag. Yes, Jonathan. WCW Bruise Cruise shirt I got from Rassel Shop at WCW Worldwide on various forms of social media. That's exactly, I imagine, how that conversation went, Brian.
Isn't it amazing? Our World Tag Team Champions.
Disposable beans! In my opinion, all beans are disposable. But thank you so much for the follow. Even if our opinions on beans probably differ. I'm not a big beans guy. That is right. Barry Darsow was at one point they were planning on him having. He was going to do Repo Man and Demolition Smash as part of this gimmick, and the WWF got wind of it and sent a cease and desist before they could even do it. So, who would they even try it with? I mean, I don't mind the idea, Green Boy, but I don't know who's had enough gimmicks. Hey, RV Kremer, yes. It is me, the owner of Tuesday Nights. Dustin, but they don't own any of his gimmicks. He couldn't do any of them. They wouldn't let him do Goldust. David J. Neptune, man, thank you. 5 streams in a row. You've been here a lot longer than that. Please, come on. But I love Tuesdays as well. Oh my gosh. True, Tony Storm did kind of do it. She only had the couple of personalities. Thank you so much, Disposable Beans. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. I promise I will not disparage Beans in honor of your kindness and your follow. Oh yeah, a lot of streaking going on tonight in the chat. Merchant Baggin, thank you. Put on them trousers. No offense, nobody. This is not that type of stream. Judas Effect with a 10 stream streak. My goodness. Jeff Jarrett, and a lot of these guys, I don't know if they could do these things because the WWF owns them. I thought that's who you were. Yes. Is the interview with Kyle Fletcher up yet?
He is a wrestler, not a manager, not a licensed second in WCW. Why is Charles Robinson not sending him to the back?
What an exchange between these two. And Darsow just nailed Regal with a big overhand.
I don't have the rope. I mentioned everyone earlier on that the cops came by and were like, hey, give back Nick Patrick's spouse. And I was like, brother, fine, I get it. I'm going to look up that link right now and retweet it because I want to watch it too, so figure. I hate Twitter. Well, it won't show me the things I want to see.
On the slam attempt by Darsow.
Robinson just bought one in the face. That's going to open the door.
Oh, bonk right in the head.
The Union Jack Blackpool across the
All right, Zach's interview with Kyle Fletcher, if you would like to see it, I have retweeted it on my Twitter account for all of you. Kyle Fletcher looking very sharp, as is Zach. Thank you, Zach. Hopefully I see you tomorrow at Dynamite, walking around. Repo Danhausen would be great. Fortunately, I don't believe he'll be coming back anytime soon. Did Chris Jericho come back to WCW?
A young man from the World Championship Wrestling Power Plant.
Mark Jindrak. Of all the songs to give this guy, JRH Writing, thank you for the follow. We are going hot, baby. I'm excited for Dynamite tomorrow. Okada versus Pac? Kidding me? Their last match was spectacular. Also, we're getting a holiday death match. What is up with this light show for Disco? Bungie did the tree with the 3-stream streak.
I know it's this Sunday. I know Disco is teaming with Lash, LeRoux to face the Goons.
Why does it look like they're messing with him? Refs' Wizards, they are in Fishers, Indiana tomorrow, which is just outside of Indianapolis. We went to the Fishers building last year, Jonathan. They did a Dynamite there last December. It was a really good crowd. I remember it being one of the hottest Dynamite crowds of the year last year, which is great because normally Indiana TV crowds not great. I really like the building though.
When you put them all in the ring together, you don't have to have an awful lot of smarts to get past Disco Inferno, and those are two powerful men. Disco.
The only thing I don't like about it is it's got one of those newfangled things where you walk up to the food stand, just grab what you want, and it can charge your card there automatically. And my sweet boy Noli may or may not have taken advantage of that. a little too much. I've warned him though tomorrow, stay the hell away from the phone. We will eat before we go. I missed the old building they ran, the state fairgrounds. Oh my god, he almost killed Disco there. Because the state fairgrounds building they ran, yeah, it was a dump, and it was old as hell, but it had a giant statue of Garfield in front, and it was great. Holy crap! Granted, we missed the entire springboard because whoever was cutting this together didn't have an idea that it was coming, but it was a giant Garfield because Jim Davis is a Hoosier. So we celebrate him, because we don't have much here. It's like him, the Ultimate Warrior, Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke's cool. Yeah, no, you don't scan your card with those things. There's like a facial recognition thing, and then they can charge your card. Letterman is from Indiana, that's true, and Bobby Heenan. Unfortunately, we don't have, Bobby Heenan statues. Have you seen Dick Van Dyke move lately? He could probably do the grabs. Dick Van Dyke's from Crawfordsville. No. How do I feel about OSW review? I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna reveal myself as a real, novice here. I have never seen an episode. I've never seen a video from their YouTube channel. I know of the Aloha Arn thing, mostly because you guys mention it a lot, but I just never consumed any of their stuff, so I can't have an opinion one way or another. I agree with you, Minister of Entertainment.
What about a crowbar suspended over the ring on a pole with David Flair and Diamond Dallas Page tie up? And how about that?
You know how Disco Inferno was so strong in kayfabe that you would bounce off the corner?
that what Dustin's calling himself?
Yes, Heenan is hitting in his favorite Bobby. That is damn straight.
He's been a pain to the chosen one.
Sunset flip from Jindrak and Disco out at 2. I know you're not going to cry any.
Yeah, no, Dick Van Dyke lived in Crawfordsville, went to school in Crawfordsville.
Look at Jindrak now fighting up on Disco. Shoots Disco in.
Oh my gosh, look at that beautiful drop kick.
Drop kick. Nobody holds Disco. Doubles him up.
Seriously, Zach. You don't just you wait. The next 2 hours of crowd noise is for 2 hours. Like Mike Tenay left on his hairdryer.
All right, guys, thanks a lot for the call, fans. 1 week
Nick the Bruiser did have a urinal in his house. Also, reputed racist. To the point where there's his daughter married a black man. He hated it, and so that guy became Vic the Bruiser to make him mad.
Last year at Starrcade, he lost the world title, lost his first match. Thanks to
Okay, Florence Henderson good, Vivica A. Fox good, Rip Rogers.
Bret Hart is red hot. There's going to be a great match coming up.
Who runs in a shoot dance? Alex Wright, please.
Goldberg has to be.
Please, it's like asking me if I prefer to eat vomit or broccoli and cheese. Hey, Matt Foster.
Somebody from outside has interfered. Bret's not going to.
I think he's more than one son-in-law.
Neither is Goldberg. It's going to be man against man. Put your credentials on the line. I don't think you can beat Bill Goldberg twice in 1 year. That's a very good point. And then again, if the money's right, I can work out something probably.
Very interesting look here by Tony.
You going to join us here next week?
It's like he's going to job interviews in between takes, you know. Like they go to lunch and he's off, you know, talking with the Macon Sparkle Dogs or whatever the team is there. Whiskey Brewer, thank you for letting us know about your 3-stream streak. A lot of streaks tonight. I love it.
The mice are hunchback. The place is so small. What a nice holiday I'm going to have. Yeah, happy holidays, everyone.
I love Bobby Heenan. He's the best. And that's true, Zach. You do need to have your ducks in a row because everybody knew this company was going out of business.
On WCW Worldwide Wrestling. Hope you and the reindeers fall off the roof.
I love Bobby. I love Bobby. He's the best. Bobby left. Bobby was fired from WCW in November of 2000.
We return on WCW Worldwide.
Cecil Nix. Hello, hello. Cecil, please do all the dumb things. Make everyone mad. Go check out, if you've not done so already, Mystery Wrestling. They are live once a month on Evil Uno's Twitch stream. And if you don't catch them live, they also have a Patreon, where you can see Cecil do all sorts of ridiculous things. Can I make a ranking of all the WCW commentators? That's not a bad idea. I'll put that on the list. I'm literally going to put that on the list right now. I have a notes app. I'm going to put that on the list. Yeah, Zach, it's almost like it's crazy to go from two commentators that hated each other to two commentators that love each other. I'm also putting that on a list, Brian. You're not telling me my business. Listen, if you suggested why Austin Theory rules, I'd be like, no. Hell yes, Cecil. So you guys, those of you who've not seen it, Cecil was supposed to wrestle an inmate that was out on day duty, a day visit out and about Mystery Wrestling last weekend. They let him go, they unchain him, and he goes running out the door. Because he's free. And if you haven't seen it, there was a post from a local Facebook group that night, concerned that a prisoner was running the streets. And now Cecil has said there's a 20-miler that is upset. Mike, what does Mike Tenay do these days? Mike Tenay hangs out in Vegas. He still does his sports betting odds making. He's just chilling. He made his money. Yeah, he spent well. Didn't spend well, he saved well.
This is with the wild back elbow, reversal, Mona into the ropes. Oh, standing front kick. Gut wrench. Salto. Oh, great execution. Quick photo.
Salto.
Mona out at too.
Well, as we were previewing this matchup, we were talking about the power and strength that Mona was going to bring to the bout. But that gut-wrench suplex takeover by Brandy Alexander, I think just proved...
Oh, Brandy Alexander throwing them low-key kicks. Why is she wrestling barefoot? I think she just never developed good footwear that went with the evening gown. Is this Sky Blue's mom? I will, I'll send off a text. Yeah, I see it. It kind of looks like Sky Blue's mom versus Julia Hart's mom, right here. Brandy Alexander was a Florida indie wrestler who got the spot because she was friends with Nora Greenwald, aka Mona, aka Molly Holly. This Julia, what does that mean? Julia Hart has a mom? Wow. Did you think like she just like appeared one day? Yeah, I think we're just joking. We're just joking, Bungie. We're just riffing is the right word. That's what I meant. Riffing.
Will be accomplished upcoming at the big sold-out pay-per-view event. We'll be talking more about that in the weeks to come.
We talk about Stars Day, but what a jaw-dropper it was Monday on night.
Stop writing that woman. Thorsten, thank you so much, Thorsten. Glad to have you here consecutive weeks. Oh shit! Is Brandy Alexander the aunt of Loki? Yeah, Molly was really young here. She got her gig because she was like one of the only female indie wrestlers around where Macho Man lived. And he needed someone to train Gorgeous George. Oh my goodness, see, so that would have been the best. If Uno would have seen his mom go in the ring live on stream. Oh gosh, that was way too close to that rope.
Open-handed slap right into the chest, drop Brandy Alexander. Mona, things going her way.
Oh.
Version of the Northern Lights? No. Brandy Alexander rolled the shoulder.
Double wrist lock, suplex.
Another 2 count, gets to her feet and just took down Brandy Alexander with a pair of knife edge chops.
See, I can't tell if it's the quality of the footage or if they just ran a smoke machine in way too small of a building with no ventilation. This looks like when, you know, when Vince McMahon or Triple H or whoever's like, whoa, we took wrestling out of those smoke-filled bars. This is what I think of. It's this building that WCW ran Saturday night tapings in. No, they're their own standalone tapings, RV Krimmer. They would tape Saturday night every other Wednesday, I think. Or every other Thursday. Yeah, they did. Some of these Saturday night venues at the end were really bad, though. Yeah, nobody's going to jail. Nobody's an accomplice. I gave it up willingly. Nope charges were pressed. Nick and his rope are back together, making love. Yeah, Silver King's, you can tell the Luchador's got a pay raise in '99 because he's just throwing his props around. You think these tapings without telling Vince Russo? Hey, it's Jushin Liger. So this is the week he was in to, he wrestled Hoovy in the match with the tequila bottle. Like, and then they send him to this building that looks like it holds maybe 750 people. Yeah, Liger did about a week in WCW. He wrestled Hoovy in the tequila bottle match. He wrestled Benoit on a Thunder. And then he wrestled Silver King here, and then he wrestled Psychosis on Nitro the next week. Yeah, what about that Jushin Liger breaking his retirement for WrestleCade? I hope he got paid so well. This was that run, yes, disposable beans.
Regaining the IWGP Junior title, you see Silver King go for a quick cover and gets a 2 count on the champ. Liger lost the IWGP.
Shout out to Do-Rag Silver King. Almost as cool as Do-Rag Vader.
He hit him with a tequila bottle.
Well, what do you call that if it's not tainted? I don't know if it's tainted.
In their prime, if I had to pick Jushin, Liger, or Rey Mysterio, I'm gonna go Rey. And I love Liger, I do, but Rey's the GOAT. Rey's the GOAT junior heavyweight, you know? Without pants, or I thought you saw the typo, pants or a mark once, and I just thought of Hoovy always having a mark, like a fan following him around, and then I realized Sonny Ono's his agent now, so. But I've never seen Hoovy in person, or not Hoovy, but Jushin Liger in person without the mask. I shook his hand once at a convention. That man has the smallest, most delicate hands. Like, I felt like Andre the Giant. I was hovering over him. I have this giant head, and my hand, his hand fit inside of my palm. Prime Ray or Prime Amazing Red? Prime Ray. I love Red, too. Ray's prime. Hard to say. He had different primes, I feel like. Like, athletically, it was probably, like, 95 until end of 97? When he blew out his knee? But then he had that run in WWE in, like, the late 2000s where Ricky Steamboat started working with him on, like, his selling and how to work as a babyface. And, like, his storytelling got a lot better in, like, the late 2000s. Yes, exactly. Ray had 2 primes. And he's still good. Like, Bad Ray is that Filthy Animals run, and if you watch it, he's still better than everybody else in the company. Prime Ray or Prime Battle Cat? Hardest one yet. As we do the Silver King dance. If he does that taunt, like Zach brought up, he does that taunt 3 more times, he'll become Golden King. I sidetracked myself. Oh! Oh! I feel like he just didn't have anything to do there. It was like, Danielson had 2 primes. Yes, absolutely. Do we count Eddie? Because Eddie, right before he died, that like last year and a half, his in-ring wasn't deteriorating, but he got too big and bulky. But him as his non-wrestling work, his promo work, his acting, whatever you want to call it, was off the charts. Shawn, it depends on your viewpoint. There are some people that hate late era Shawn. I like it. Yeah, people don't realize how close Ray was. Like literally, he got a giant deal from WWE at the last minute because they didn't want him going to AEW. But like, he was going to be a top guy in AEW when Dynamite launched. Like,
another high impact move upcoming. Float over. Great agility, great balance by Silver King. Roll through, double leg cradle.
I love that Liger couldn't beat him with his finish on WCW Worldwide.
When we return to WCW Worldwide.
Yeah, they agreed to use Dom, I think is the thing. Dom had already trained at like 6 different schools.
More names sliced off the payroll here at World Championship Wrestling. Who's going to be next? And the return of Chris Champagne Canyon, or as Juventud Guerrero calls him, Chris
Shampoo Canyon. If you've not watched those Thunders where Hoovy did commentary, go back and do yourself a favor. It's early December '99. He buries everybody. It is awesome.
That was certainly the case this
man, Warriors nuts. I like Lex Luger. I love your name, so I'll let that slide. But I thought Lex Luger was really good up until '99.
News as well from one of the greatest pay-per-view events ever in
God, I need to start dressing like Mike today there.
You know, you want all the skinny from World Championship
All the
Wrestling,
skinny
you're in
from
the
World
right
Championship
place.
Wrestling.
The home of everything there is happening in WCW. It's WCW Worldwide. For Mike Tenay, I'm Scott Hudson. See you next week, right here on Worldwide.
Alright, before we go to Saturday Night proper, I will be back Sunday for Off the Grid. Back Sunday at 8 p.m. on YouTube and Twitch. I found something real fun for us to watch. Something new. Here's what we're watching Sunday evening.
Well, Bob, let's keep one thing in mind throughout this interview. I didn't get pinned for that to lose that title. The belt was stolen from me. I won it in a ring, and I lost it in the boardroom of the championship committee.
Alright, so that is Sunday. Gonna watch Baby Don Callis and Baby Lance Storm and Baby Chris Jericho. If you can't tell, Don Callis was a big Ric Flair fan. Don Cialis. I wish it was supermodel Don Callis. I wish I already hit up my buddy that works at the WWE Vault. I'm like, dude, you need to get you need to dig up that vignette that Martel filmed when he presented the idea to you guys. It's almost like this is the same building. I haven't watched a lot of the footage, so I'm not sure about the rat tail. But him and Jericho are on at least one of the episodes. Alright, we got Devon Storm starting off. Not Crowbar. We are weeks away from him debuting as Crowbar. Most companies would keep him off TV. Let him come in fresh as a new character. WCW, no, we're gonna just have him wrestle on Saturday night. Hope nobody notices when we debut him as a new guy who works at a gas station. Hey, Cheese Man, yeah, not a fan of the archives disappearing. However, as I always say, the most accurate form of archiving is piracy. Oh my goodness, Brian, you just fantasy booked my new favorite concept. Mondo Clean and Devon Storm as a team. It was a soft launch. There comes Jungle Man, Chuck Palumbo. Chuck Palumbo and Devon Storm. The match you never knew you needed.
And all WCW personnel decide that they're going to stand up for their rights. We're not going to be pushed around, and we're not going to be pushed out of WCW, regardless of Jeff Jarrett, the powers that be, or anyone else associated with this organization.
Like, Devon Storm's not a small person at all. I'm 6 foot. He's taller than me by a couple of inches. And he looks so short next to Chuck Palumbo. Yes, Brian, please let me know how your Total Extreme Wrestling save with that team as your new top team does. Stagwire, why do you think the power plant was incapable of developing guys with a personality? Because it's all gym rats. Like, Sarge would work these guys down into the little nubbins of muscle. And the guys that had personality got kicked out. Like, they wanted you to... They were militant, almost. That nip up is crazy. The air he got on that? Exactly, Cecil. They just spend all their time jumping on things. Everyone at the power plant has an insane vertical leap. Like 6'7" dudes that can do the Taka Michinoku Spaceman dive. Oh, that was rough.
The New Jersey native Devon stalking Palumbo. Palumbo staggering out.
I don't know if you can hear on the audio track that they're using with the. There was somebody screaming in it, like like Tarzan. I know Chuck Palumbo's big, Iggy Hawk. Chuck Palumbo's not 6'9". I buy that Devon Storm is shoot 6'1", because I've stood next to him and he's a little bit taller than me. Chuck Palumbo ain't no 6'9", man. I think Wikipedia's lying to you. Yeah, he's about 6'5", I would say. He's same size as Billy Gunn. Oh my gosh. Oh, he almost... His leg got way too close to that ring post. Wait, who said Billy was 5'10"? The most wrong person ever? Exactly, if Chuck Palumbo was 6'9", he ain't going to, I don't know, Sioux City State. Oh, Billy Kidman. Hey, Orion. I would love a mystery wrestling show with just power plant guys. Like, here comes Mike Sanders to wrestle Sasquatch. They just do promos back and forth. Oh, wow, he got some length on that. Yeah, Google AI, I cannot tell you how many wrong things I've seen from Google AI. Hey, if you want Lorenzo, I can give you his roommate and or brother's contact info, because he bugs me every few weeks. Hey man, 5'8's a cool height. I wish I was 5'8. I could be a proper little guy. That would be so good, Cecil. That, you need to pitch that to Uno. Hey, let's bring 3 guys out of retirement that were TV dudes 20 years ago and just spend way too much money for this weird idea. But some people would love it. Oh my gosh. Please don't kill him. Okay. There's so much hair in this match. Just thinking back to the Glee episode about hairography.
Finally, something to keep Devon Storm down. Every time he kept hitting him with an offensive move, Storm kept getting right back up to his feet. Now Palumbo up to the middle row.
Yeah, shout out to our bald brethren. Oh my gosh! Did you see how high he got on that? Seriously, these power plant guys are mutants. Can't cut a promo worth their lives, but they can jump higher than most Olympians. Black Mass? His jungle kick. He sounds like a child. What are you gonna do when you grow up, Billy? I'm gonna be a jungle wrestler, and my move's gonna be the jungle kick. Yes, Devon Storm is a physical therapist for a living. He's rehabbed quite a few wrestlers. Takes good care of himself. Still able to do a lot of this stuff to this day. Still jumping off cages.
What an exciting way to kick off WCW Saturday night. You see the offensive moves first from Devon Storm, countered by Chuck Palumbo. The face jam, sending him face
The face jam.
And there it is.
Why did he do it like that? It was supposed to be a super kick, and he's like, what if I spin? An update from Mike Tenay. He's been talking for the last 6 minutes. Hey Brian, here's your shampoo commercial, bud. Hey WCW voiceover guy, can you do your porno voice? I have to think somebody in AEW has pitched Chuck Palumbo to come in with Jack Perry. I know there was a pitch at one point for Chuck Palumbo to do something with the Acclaimed, and Chuck turned it down. But yeah, that top rope, like, forearm headbutt thing he did was mwah, beautiful.
How many times do I have to tell you and the entire world?
I love to go to a rave and watch Jeff Jarrett promos.
As far as Dustin Rhodes is
I saw Thorsten, R.I.P. Larry.
About his silly games. I was handpicked.
Also, I didn't realize Mike Tenay was taller than Jeff Jarrett.
I'm going to take one step closer.
I would have maybe had Mike squat a little
It seems
bit.
that as of late, you've fallen out of favor with the powers that be.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, that is so.
I'm sorry, Mike.
So after that brutal attack Monday in Denver, Mike, we heard...
That's got to be like the next weird thing that the kids do. They take ecstasy and hit each other with guitars.
Correct, and I'm going to be to the point about some unfinished personal business that I still have with Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett this past Monday used his guitar to weave a path of destruction through the likes of Sid Vicious, Goldberg, Roddy Piper, and myself.
What a
welt on the top of my head. He busted open my forehead, and he also busted open my nose. So this past Thursday, I said on Thunder that I would be going to the Atlanta offices of World Championship Wrestling. I would be talking to the powers that be about a possible suspension, about a possible fine for Jeff Jarrett, some kind of disciplinary action. Well, I guess it should come as really no surprise to me or anyone else that in this take everything you can, every man for himself world of WCW, the powers that be no-showed the meeting. And after
Come on, Russo.
There's only one thing. There's only one option that I have at this point in time, and I guess I have to take matters into my own hands.
He's going to shoot him.
What does that mean?
Mike Tenay just said on national TV, I'm going to shoot Jeff Jarrett.
What? I'll let you do over there, Mike.
No, we didn't get a match. They just dropped it after this week.
Right now, back to the block in Denver.
Look at him, though. I love Mike. And we're in the block now. There's that type of threat gets you thrown in jail most places.
Punching and kicking until he was completely exhausted. He punched himself out. Again. Hello.
Oh, I thought the whole wall came down. Like they built a shoddy set, but no, it was an actual door.
Knee lifts. Who's gonna win this thing?
Yeah, I've never thought about that. Evil Uno was doing the... He wears the dress shirt and the tie as like a Mick Foley tribute, but also shout out to the wall. Yeah, Mike Tenay, not a snitch. ACAB, Mike Tenay. He's just gonna take matters into his own hands. Jerry Flynn, Luis. Don't like these noises they're making.
Big man, big tough man. What a brutal battle this has been.
Why is he screaming at him?
Out of the block and away from Jerry Flynn, who's just getting to his feet.
The wall won because he got mad and just left. Yeah, that's a good point, right? Like, the aspect ratio is like, I don't know, 848 by 1,000? Hey, it's Dave Burkhead, aka, if you've watched my video about, one of my videos about choppers, Knuckles Sandwich. Dude, the Disciples of the New Church ruled because they were a catch-all for everyone with black hair dye in the industry. Because yeah, there's Wolfie D as Sin. Slash, sorry, not Sin. Sin was Sin Bodhi, aka Kazarni, who did a couple of weeks in the church. But yeah, Wall was in there as Malice. Brian Lee was there hanging out. Mike Awesome was part of the new church for a couple weeks. Oh, this is going to be horrible. I cannot wait. Believe it or not, Zach, that's his gear. Poor guy just never wrestled in knee pads. Yeah, if you've not seen when I covered him in one of my jobber videos, Dave Burkhead, his indie name was Knuckles Sandwich. And the poor guy had to wrestle on TV under his shoot name. No, Shane Douglas just kind of like hung out around them for a little bit, disposable beings. That's a great description. Like if Kevin Nash in 2025, like I want to cosplay as Ron Harris. Yes, Scott, this will turn really ugly. Oh my god. That was a bump. Have you never seen Dave Burkhead wrestle? It's like watching a 5-year-old who like went up to the Zoltar machine and was like, I wish I was big, I wish I was big, and it made him into a shitty wrestler. Hey, August and everything armbar, shout out to you for using the erotic Eric Fontaine emoji. Our patron saint. Oh. I love that he did the suplex and then somebody pushed the button for booze. We hate side suplexes in this town. Bill Watts getting buried underneath the Russian flag didn't get the type of heat that this machine is giving the Wall right now. Like if you close your eyes, oh gosh. Close your eyes and can kind of ignore that it's fake. It sounds like the Wall has like killed the mayor. The Wall is ready to teach the hell out of a driver's ed class, everybody. Also, bless his heart, for being a big guy, Wall was not that big. Especially in a company with like multiple dudes that were 6'10".
No disqualification. There must be a winner. The World Heavyweight Championship. Bret, the Hitman Hart, and the Bomb Goldberg.
The Bomb? I love you, Scott. Scott Hudson, friend of the channel. I love you. The Bomb Goldberg? What is... No. I'm so happy that didn't become a thing.
Man against man. Power, strength. It's art. Painted with
this is a commercial for Nitro, by the way. This is almost January 2000. And they just aired a clip of Mr. JL in a Nitro commercial.
You WCW tough talking wrestlers actually know who they're talking to.
Bring it on, Nash. Goldberg.
Yeah, I gotta think there was like a message board that was, when that commercial was like, oh, Jerry Lynn's coming back to WCW.
5.0 is really easy. It's even better than
Yeah, well,
before.
5.0.
Things that you can only find.
You could have pictures and a calendar on your computer now. And Glacier, yeah, good point. But Glacier had just been under contract recently after that point.
The attraction is legendary.
The Maglite flashlight. Brighter, tougher, made in America. Maglite.
The perfect gift to brighten the holidays. MetLife.
Monday night, the masked Japanese legend, Jushin Liger, defended the IWGP Junior title.
Oh, we're gonna replay the thing that killed off WCW's relationship with New Japan. One didn't kill it off, they sent guys over the next month. But it died off soon thereafter.
I will fix all your visa problems. How about that?
Tony, I'm telling you, the guy knows what he's talking about.
You're right. He sure does. Up.
I'm out here trying to spread love, peace, and chicken grease, brother. Can't we all
Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Liger and a bridge up by
Brad Armstrong, baby.
Liger put into a backslide and a 1-2 and no.
Wow, that'll cause back spasms.
Almost had him. Now, what would you do in that situation? If a man
I don't think I would.
Like, I know they used the Road Dogg song, and they gave him the little braids, like his brother Jesse, but he's not doing Road Dogg.
Blocked there by Juventud. Pulled down on the head of Liger that time. Juventud must stay away from that running Liger bomb, his premier maneuver, and on the back of the head.
That's right, Kid Romeo wasn't the best of Super Juniors. I think, like, right after this.
Catch, excuse me.
Where are you going?
And that also pissed off New Japan, because they promised New Japan, or WCW promised New Japan Billy Kidman for that Best of the Super Juniors. And I think the story was right before was when Billy Kidman started doing that storyline with Hogan. And they're like, this is more important, so we're going to give you Kid Romeo instead, who was not on TV at that point.
That looks like a
God.
A tequila sunrise, Tony.
A bottle of tequila.
Do you hear Heenan? I love Bobby. That man was sloshed. It was a tequila sunrise, Tony. That might as well have been Bobby's bottle.
I'm telling you what, Juventud Guerrera is now the International Wrestling Grand Prix Junior Heavyweight.
We get it, Scott. You watch wrestling. Here we go. Disorderly conduct. We were like quasi-cops. What if Mike Tenay reported Jeff Jarrett to disorderly conduct?
Junior heavyweight title, certainly one of the most prestigious, one of the most coveted championship belts. International.
Yeah, that's true. You did have to be feeling no pain to get through 3 hours of Russo Nitro, which is like 9 hours of any other show. Oh shit. So we had an Armstrong in audio form a moment ago. Now we got Armstrongs in video form. Jonathan, mark it off. Armstrong bingo, baby. No, Russo had no involvement with this show. This was Jimmy Hart's baby by this point. Hit it, Armstrong. Go into the channel, Scott Armstrong. I love these tights on the Armstrongs because they look like the episode of It's Always Sunny where Mac and Charlie invite dudes over to hang out with them, and they make the invites that are like the penises. Like, it just looks like, it looks, not to be lewd, it looks like two boners rubbing up against each other. Or at least Scott's do. Steve has guns on his. Shout out to Tracy Smothers.
I mean, he won the match. He won the championship. You know, if you win the match, why complain about your opponent? It's like if you win a football game, why complain about the officiating? You won the game. Leave it alone. Move ahead.
I think they just didn't want to acknowledge that this new referee, Scott James, was a wrestler.
Mean Mike and Tough Tom taking on Scott and Steve Armstrong here on Saturday night.
Tag team action here on the Superstation, and we were talking about Thursday's Thunder.
We're going to find out who the lowest team on the totem pole is here.
As it relates to this Monday's Nitro in Milwaukee at the arena. The fact that Bret Hart has to defend the WCW World's title against the Total Package. And
like, you have to think somebody in the locker room at some point said, "Hey, Scott, those things on your ass look very phallic."
The powers that be have moved him right into the slot to challenge Bret Hart, despite the fact that Bret Hart is signed to face Goldberg at Starrcade.
This look is leather sexy on the Armstrongs.
In that 7-day period that we know of. Monday night.
This is that weird period where they were like experimenting with looks. They'd be in like this gear one week, and the next week they'd be in camo. And then the next they'd be back in the singlets. And it's like, I don't think it's the look that's hurting you guys.
And when I mentioned it to Bret Hart, who was doing color commentary during that total package Sid Vicious match, he actually said that he would not mind facing the total package before having to go against Goldberg and Starrcade. That is,
they do look a bit like Dolph Ziggler here. Now I want to see Scott Armstrong do that dance that Dolph does when he comes out.
On December the 19th.
Well, both Goldberg and the total package similar in size, and both very talented athletes, but they don't use the same in-ring technique. That's an understatement.
And by the way, fans in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, as well as Washington, D.C., tickets are available for both this Monday's Nitro at the arena, as well as the last Starrcade of the century, upcoming on December the 19th at the MCI.
Why did you just stand there when you broke up the pin? Like, logically, in canon. Get out of the ring. Finlay and Knobs got pushed. They were like low-card guys, but they won matches. These two and the Vianos never won. Remember that match we watched on here a few months ago with the Vianos against, I think it was Bobby Duncombe and Hurley Bill, where Vincent just went off on one of them?
Working their way up the tag team ladder. Double back elbow drop Scott Armstrong. Look at that. A Tough Tom got the 2 count. He may very well
Tough Tom stole my name.
In WCW, think of the World Tag Team title holders, Creative Control, and look who they're aligned with, the powers that be. No shot. They're here tonight.
Yes, the one where Vincent did his Dragon Suplex, yes. And we all screamed. So Early Conduct took over. Click, boo. Bonk. Always loved that move. If he was in the oven longer, it would be Tender Tom. I would eat a chicken tender shake like either of these guys. Make it melt. Luke Gallows would probably have fit in very well in 1999 WCW. They all wrestled with him. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Scott's tights are supposed to be two buff dudes doing this. But because it's just the outline with no like lines or anything, it just looks like wieners.
Hang on a second, Mean Mike. Drop the elbow from the top. Scott Armstrong rolled out of the way. A golden opportunity. Maybe the last one for Scott to make the tag, and he got him. Here comes Steve Armstrong. Steve, oh, the right hand. Dropping both members.
Always loving a hot tag when the guy that just got tagged into the heel side's like, whoa, wait, you're a new guy. I need to stop running.
Double drop kick. Down they go.
Repossessed? Don't you have to be possessed first to be repossessed?
I'll check my notes. The Armstrong.
I don't get that joke. Maybe it's because Mike had a concussion from that kabong.
Double drop kick on Mean Mike. Out he goes. What a tag team tandem. Right there.
A tag team tandem. A Randandy. Let's see what the Armstrong's finish is. I do love that also, Cecil. Yes, when you hot tag, you do your two things, and then your partner who's been getting the crap beat out of him for 10 minutes. Like, hey buddy, come back in. Holy crap! Disorderly Conduct won. Congrats to the Armstrongs for officially being the lowest ranked WCW tag team. I love that Scott's just straight up like, this is the first time these guys have won. They've been here for 2 years. I imagine it wasn't a big check. The Repo Men. I think they were cops. I don't think they were repo men. It'd be more interesting if they were cops.
It's the May December romance. Evan Courageous.
I'm gonna grind on you while we watch Evan Courageous, Russell.
See the superstars of WCW live in action. Tonight in Cedar Rapids, Iowa at the Five Seasons Center. Tomorrow night in Chicago, Illinois at the United Center. Monday night in Milwaukee,
It's
Wisconsin.
wild they were running United Center for house shows.
Tuesday night in Madison,
This
Wisconsin,
point.
at the Dane County Coliseum for a
I cannot imagine they drew well.
And December 13th in New Orleans, Louisiana, at the New Orleans Arena for Nitro. Don't miss live WCW action.
I
Coming soon to
miss
an arena
buildings that are
near
just
you.
named after the town.
Indeed, Hollywood. Who's next? You can settle it with WCW Grudge Match games. 3 different games.
That
7 matches in,
I've never
3 DDP.
seen one of those.
Hollywood
That
and
had to
Goldberg.
suck.
WCW Grudge Match games. Each sold separately.
I'm nostalgic for a number of things about culture in the 90s. I never will miss those shitty Tiger handheld games.
The Scott says this. All of the skinny, you want the inside story.
Scott
Go to the
says.
WCW
This was the point where they knew nobody was watching what they were doing, so they would just use WWF catchphrases.
On the WCW hotline, the comings and goings, who's staying put, who's hitting the bricks, you can find out. Make the call to the WCW hotline. Kids, get your parents.
Mike Shiro, thank you for the follow.
1-900.
We needed a refreshing on the half-eaten crackers and the half-drunk generic flat soda. Zach, thank you for subbing with Prime. Much appreciated. Love, love, love them subs. Thank you, thank you. I never begged for them, but I always appreciate it.
Tonight they're going to be working, well, as a team, I guess.
Yeah, I would love if that was the logic. Hey, if Scott Hudson says the Godfather's catchphrases, maybe they'll think he's the Godfather. Hey, it's Parka. Bungie to the tree, thank you for re-upping that sub. Yeah, the thing that sucks about Prime subs is you have to like manually go in on like your desktop and do it. You can't. It doesn't just roll over. And ironically enough, as Parka hits the ring, we have a hype train going. Choo choo, baby. That's right. I put the subs in a little syringe. I stick it in my butt cheek and get real big and strong. Alright, Parka against Evan Courageous.
Oh, maybe he's gonna fight you. Well, the way these powers that be guys operate, we might as well have Rene Russo and Christina Ferrari in here. They're better looking. Here she comes, Medusa and Evan Courageous.
I mean, it's kind of how the act was at this point.
Old EK, wearing the gold and wearing a broad smile with his woman at ringside.
I thought he said Evan was wearing a bra. It was the better dancer, says Ryan. Parka or Evan? I mean, Parka's the GOAT, so... I mean, Evan went on to 3 count after this. 3 counts, one of the high points of dying day WCW. I've never seen 2 people who have to kiss look like they want to be touching lips any less than what we just saw. Oh, that was cool. And then Evan was under WWE contract for like a year. He was in HWA when WCW died. Better Dead's prop, the chair or the green circle? I'm going to get heat for this. Because I know we love the chair, but I'm going to go green circle. Just because the story behind it is so dumb that I love it. That Russo saw the unedited version of the 3 count video where they were standing on green circles that were supposed to be chromed out in the final edit. And he's like, no, you guys need to bring those things to TV. And so those poor dudes had to carry those things around for a year.
Is this a powers that be thing? Are they giving Parka a cruiserweight shot? Is this one of those metric scales?
I don't remember Evan getting into a fight with somebody in HWA. I know Goldberg almost killed him at a Nitro once. Oh, Evan almost tripped over his own feet trying to do a clothesline. That was awesome.
On the line here. How on earth does Parka rate a cruiserweight anything? Courageous got the 2 count.
This is a cruiserweight title match, everybody.
Evan Courageous actually looking better in this matchup than we've seen him in most of his recent cruiserweight title defenses. But bottom line, he's been successful. He's still the
That is the saddest burial. Mike today says that he's looking better than he has lately, right after he trips over his own 2 feet.
And he's always on the short end of the match until right at the very end, and somehow Medusa becomes involved, and Evan wins the match, retains the title.
You know, I'm confused.
So if you don't know, they were building towards Evan Courageous losing the cruiserweight title to Medusa.
He's losing his focus and his concentration.
And then Medusa would feud with Oklahoma.
Yeah, but don't you have to be under 225 to get a cruiserweight title shot? Come on, the powers that be are rewriting the rules. Double kick out of the corner. The cruiserweight champion, Evan up top.
Nice. That was cool.
All the way across the ring goes Parka into the rope. Parka waits on him, sets him up. That's the takeover by the cruiserweight champion.
Yeah, that's what cruiserweight meant in WCW. Either you were under 225 or you were Mexican. That is exactly what they meant. Yeah, like there was now with today's eyes, I don't have an issue with Medusa holding the belt because it's like, oh. But at this point, it's like, oh, women can't be wrestling champions. This is silly. So wait, Parka wouldn't do a job to Evan Courageous? But he would bump all over the place for Medusa? That finish was awesome. Parka's like, I'm annoyed with you, so I'm just going to give you a concussion. Oh shoot, Cecil is wrestling for a women's championship this Saturday. So please, go, what you need to do, Cecil, is you need to go win that women's championship, and then befriend another wrestler and start making out with them every week, and then that wrestler needs to betray you and become champion.
When Courageous, Medusa, and Mona are involved in a 3-way match. Every person for themselves Monday night. Will they be on the same page? Only one.
Also, you need to do that spot that they did, Cecil, where Parka brained him on the Pescado. True, that is. Have you guys kissed? I think you guys have kissed in a match yet. I don't know if you guys have like kissed in like a "hey, we're together" way. I think you guys have the potential to build to a real good wedding. That would have been a fun way to bring London back. Treat it like a green card situation, where in order for him to have been reinstated into Mystery Wrestling, he had to marry back in, and you were his only hope.
Roddy Piper made his return on Nitro. He got bumped all the way down to a lowly referee. One step above announcer.
He was a lowly referee?
He got his first assignment in Denver, Colorado, Mike.
You make a great point, Scott. Ever since the powers that be arrived in World Championship Wrestling...
Just thinking of Mike in that first segment, he's just fuming every time they cut back to this 2-shot.
By the name of Roddy Piper, now a referee forced to officiate women's mud matches. Long-term history between...
Okay, at least it's a mud match that he's offended at, not...
And how about the situation between Elizabeth and the Total Package? That one's completely...
Yeah, I love Scott. And I'm biased because Scott is a friend of the channel. Scott comments on all of the stuff. I get to talk to him frequently, but I love Scott.
Refereeing assignment for the Roddy Piper. 2 women in the mud on Nitro.
What was that, though? 2 women? What's women? Wrestling? What?
Roddy Piper. What do you say?
You want me to wrestle?
Absolutely.
Referee a wrestling match in a mud with
Put
2
you
women?
right in that spotlight, baby.
Referee a wrestling match in a mud? I've heard of that. I enjoy wrestling I've seen and I like. They have really good production value.
Come on.
I believe that was Leilani Kai. who just got humped by Hoovy.
Somebody get a lot of that, please.
Oh, I saw that behemoth choke on that ham sandwich.
What the fuck?
I substitute Elizabeth.
I sold that fat piece of shit in there. Come on, man.
You're gonna get Liz to wrestle in the mud with the behemoth.
Absolutely.
With the behemoth.
Guarantee it. You understand the words
I don't think I hate anybody as much as Vince Russo hates women.
Where do you think you're going?
In general.
Boy, Elizabeth has
Yeah, Lex Luger wearing a suit looks like David Byrne.
and she walked out, but there's something going on in the mud. The Piper Chocolate Factory. Look at this.
Piper Chocolate Factory. It's not even funny.
I will guarantee you, if I have to carry her myself, that before the night is through, she'll...
Why is Lex walking around like he just got off his job selling insurance? And he had to come to Nitro. So this is the week that Russo always complains about, where he wanted Piper to call Ronda Singh fat, and standards and practices wouldn't let him do it, and that's why the ratings wouldn't go up.
It's Sting from behind. Oh, no.
Also, I'm sorry, man. Like, I know people always bag on Luger for not caring. He would do silly stuff like this, and like, there's a Nitro match on the beach where he lets Sting throw him into the ocean. Yeah, no, if the mud match was the most important thing on that show, Zach. Russo really wanted you to know that they spent a few $1,000s to set up a mud pit by the entrance. The Posse. Wait, was Insane Clown a curse word they couldn't say on TBS?
Tony Marinera's boys are on a mission. Vito and Johnny are still trying to...
God, I'm getting whiplash from all the recaps. I think I had it CD too.
Got it covered, okay?
I had to support wrestling.
It's not that. No, I got the names. I wrote it down this time. All right, boss. Okay, yeah. It's the.
I love that regardless of gimmick, everybody in WCW had a version of that shirt that Johnny the Bull was wearing.
To a gentleman's club, social club. You can anyway.
Social club. Is Big Vito 85 years old?
Gentlemen's club?
Social club.
What the hell? You only live once.
Vito,
I go for that.
Vito, we got business to take care of. Hey, Vito, come in. What is you always getting my business, huh? Oh, it's Christmas time right now. Oh.
Johnny the Killer's, or Johnny the Bull's Killer spelled backwards.
Are you a natural baldy? Oh, yes, 100%. Oh.
Not in WCW he wasn't. ECW, yes. You think Paul sent them a cease and desist the day after? Hey, you can't have women talking about Big Vito's shaven pube area. That's an ECW trademark. So for every 90 crappy segments that Vince Russo wrote, you'd get something like that, where he would convince Gene Okerlund to dance. So why are we in their apartment now?
Oh, it looks so yummy, guys, but before the main course, we want...
Also, this all happened between the hours of 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. on the same night. They were at the arena, and then they went to the strip club, they met these girls, and then they drove back to this hotel room and cooked them a dinner. And there was a cameraman from the sporting event that went with these athletes into their hotel room.
Nice and tight. Nice and tight. Just the way I like it. Hey, where you girls going?
Hey, boys.
Hey, boys. We're the only boys here.
We're the only boys here. Everyone in WCW shopped at the same store. They all got their clothes at Gadzooks. Oh. Yeah, if you could be racist against Italians, that'd be how you would do it. You can't, but...
For Big Vito and Johnny the Bull, and
who we got here? Oh, it's Silver King again.
when the Disco Inferno is outsmarting you.
And he's wearing the do-rag under the cowboy hat. What a look, brother.
The bosses up north are not happy with Big Vito and Johnny the Bull.
Wait, why is Vince McMahon mad at Big Vito? Bosses up north. Yeah, Silver King needed to keep his hat on because he's on cable TV tonight. Hey, we have a Viano. A singular Viano. I would... imagine showing up to TV at like 1 o'clock or whatever call time was. And Russo's like, bro, we need some Paschetti, because I guarantee you Vince Russo called up Paschetti. And some sauce. Get us a hotel room. And grab one of these... Jackie Crockett, come here. Go with them to a hotel room.
He got bathed in his own barbecue sauce, and it cured him on nitro.
Yeah, did you hear him Thursday on Thunder?
Of course.
He says he's going to rename it.
Oh, that's right. This is also the week of a horribly tasteless angle. Where Oklahoma, who was Ed Ferrara pretending to be Jim Ross, if you don't remember, had his barbecue sauce poured on his face, and due to that, it cured his Bell's palsy.
Well, I see the Dark Angel wearing that cowboy hat, tearing off through the crowd on Thunder. Oklahoma was not very happy at being shown up by Vampiro. Viano chopping away at
I am not Italian. My Ancestry.com results were like, oh, you're from everywhere. So I can't claim anything.
Two men were on the same team as Dr. Death squared off against the Vianos and Silver King.
But pasta sauce is okay. I'm in the middle of the road about it. Well, most of it.
Both members of the Vianos just happened to be standing nearby, and Dr. Death said, I'll take on all...
I will take that, Brian, being Indiana's favorite Tommy. Oh, you were doing a Russo, gotcha. Look, I'm not Italian, man.
Stole the total packages tab outside the building. He's making friends fast.
Sweet. They've just left the boo track on for the entire match? Which makes this crowd just look horribly racist. Yes, we were the Verdes. Yes. Yeah, that would be awesome if the boo switch got stuck so the whole show, everyone got booed.
But no question about it. Dustin Rhodes has gotten under the skin of the power.
I think they're cheering again.
Just opening up on Jeff Jarrett. Where we see Jeff Jarrett and that guitar, we see...
Do you think Dave Burkhead was in the locker room like,
He does not like the powers.
I could do this match?
That 7 gimmick on him there for a while. Dustin didn't like that either. He said
For a while, it was 1 week.
Dustin Rhodes, well, the powers that be haven't forgotten. They put him in the match against me.
Random sweet octopus. Please don't fall down. Please don't fall down. Okay, they're back on their balance. Have we seen Nick Patrick referee at all this week? I just thought of that. I don't think we've seen Nick Patrick. So we fixed the switch. They're over again.
Someone we want to stay very far away from. Viano shoots Silver King in. Silver King caught him with a stiff kick right in the face. Well, I know that you're not exactly...
oh, he absolutely did Saturday Night. We've watched plenty of Saturday Nights with Nick Patrick on him, up to the end. Who's my favorite Viano?
Very soon. Probably just a question of time.
Shoot.
Wow, moonsault, no one home. Silver King landed on his feet, and I mean just wiped out Viano.
Excellent recovery by Silver King. First went to the moonsault, then the super kick, and then springboards off the...
Sorry, I'm trying to remember which one had a specific match that I really liked.
Breath away from both athletes. Silver King also very slow to get up. Viano 5 still down on the floor outside the ring. Silver King now back to the apron.
All right, it's Viano 3 is the one I'm thinking of. Had a match with Atlantis in March of 2000 that I really liked. I'm gonna go Viano 3. Benoit 4 versus Pinto was dope, but that was way before that. That's what I was thinking of.
And when you see his offensive style, well, you know that nickname fits.
Silver King planted high atop the turn.
Silver King looks like he's wearing the headband part of my CPAP machine.
Suplex him out. No! Silver King. Weight shift in midair.
He was fooled by Silver King's stocky physique.
Picked out. Nice counter to the superplex. Silver King springboard moonsault.
That was sweet.
Hooks the leg. Is it over? It's over.
Also, his shoulder was totally up.
Nicely done. Double spring that time into the moonsault by Silver King. Off the top rope with the moonsault, and he gets the 3 count.
He's going to do the dance. Oh, he didn't do the dance. I like the dance.
Chalk it up. Another win for Silver King.
Hey, still to come on this broadcast, the 3-way dance in a cage. You won't believe this one. We'll go back to Nitro.
That would be me in the crowd, Zach. Recognizing there was a sweet springboard in the middle of the 17-match taping. Bill Goldberg.
You want a shot at the WCW World Title? I'll be honored to see you in Starrcade.
What's in store for the new millennium? WCW Starrcade. Sunday, December 19th.
Images that preceded unfortunate events. Bill Goldberg, I'd be honored to see you at Starrcade.
It's the granddaddy of them all. The last Starrcade of the millennium. December 19th from Washington, D.C. Bret, the Hitman
Moments.
Hart, and Goldberg.
And then it posited like the Eric Andre. We'll be right back.
For the World Heavyweight Championship coming up at Starrcade.
Poor Brad.
Last Saturday night, 2 of the top youngsters from the power plant hooked it up.
Wait, are we getting a replay from Saturday night? That's awesome.
Take another look.
Body press off the
Oh
rope.
shoot, they're doing a feud here between young Alan Funk and young Elix Skipper. Oh, thank goodness we didn't watch this episode with Larry Zbyszko on commentary. He's just insulting women. Better weekend show Saturday night or worldwide. You're asking me to pick between my children. Come on. Saturday night most weeks just because it was 2 hours. Just had more to it. And also occasionally there'd be something with like a little bit of consequence. And you imagine Larry calling this match, you know what Elix Skipper's cool bridge reminds me of? That one glorious night at Shea Stadium where I retired Larry Zbyszko. Or I retired Bruno Sammartino. Yeah. This is pre-Team Canada. That's 8 months after this. What freaking distance he got on that dropkick, man. Like over halfway across the ring. Even at the end, Larry negs him. He's like, okay, he won this match. Let's see him win like 1,000 more matches. And then I'll be impressed.
With those 2 athletes, and they're going to do it one more time right here on Saturday night.
And I'll tell you, I had the opportunity to take a look at a videotape of that match that we just saw the highlights from, and I was very impressed with both of these young men. Yes.
Tanay should have been like, yeah, I had Meltzer tape that match for me.
Here on WCW Saturday night in the return bout, it's a chance for the youngster making his way to the ring right now, Alan Funk, to even the score.
When Alan Funk,
You think nobody in WCW was like, hey dude, maybe don't use that last name?
They want the shot at exposure on Saturday night. They know what it can mean to get a victory here on TBS.
Yeah, that's... I don't think Kwee-Wee in that form would have ever made WWE television. Not because Vince wouldn't do a gay panic thing, but because I don't think he would have thought that the angry Alan Kwee-Wee split personality thing was too progressive.
Collar and elbow tie-up. Skipper and Buck side headlock. Skip. Float over into the horizontal side headlock onto the canvas. Funk trying to fight out. Skipper deceptively strong.
No, I don't think he's deceptively strong. He's very muscular. He's just not a thick dude.
And when I watch Elix Skipper, I see a wrestler that not only has good mat technique, like he's showing now with that strong side headlock, but also not afraid to go high.
Again, this crowd is not giving these guys a chance. Just starting the match with booing. Some whistling in the track. Rascal King. One of my favorite Mighty Mighty Boston songs. Thank you for the follow.
By taking away the head, one of the 5 points of balance. And I tell you what, you'll be seeing stars for hours after.
I remember when Rico was split off from Billy and Chuck and he was put with Jackie Gata. A couple of the agents had him hang out with Adrian Street for a day in Atlanta and like study from him. And then he came back and was just doing Adrian Street, and Vince had no idea what he was doing. And I think that says it all. Yeah, one of these guys would go on to win the World Tag Belts like a half dozen times. The other one got to be part of a Lenny Bruce reference. I love that the hook for the Rainbow Express in TNA is like, these guys are gay, but their manager loves women. Of course, referring to Joel Gertner. Like, how does that happen? Gay people and heteros being friends? Like, I think they thought they'd actually get, like, mainstream media from it. And then Alan Funk would go on to be Miss TNA for a bit. Early TNA is like an attention-starved child around a new adult. Like, look at me, I'm eating garbage to get your attention.
Apologizing to the referee for using the choke and going right back to it. Are you sure he's no relation to the Funks from the Double Cross Ranch?
Well, maybe no blood relation, but when it's
it's very much probably what happened. Is whoever was mixing the show in the truck just kind of set the switch in the middle and went out to get some lunch.
Using that middle rope, just choking the life out of Skipper. Funk does not want to lose 2 in a row to Elix Skipper on Saturday night. Full scoop. Look at the power of Funk. He's holding Skipper alive.
What on earth? That was sweet. That was cool. I liked that. Why did the E fans not like that innovative move? I don't know how I feel about TNA getting on AMC. Like, if wrestlers get paid more, I love it. But for some reason, I don't see that happening.
Both men have just been hammered in this contest.
Can you imagine if Elix Skipper were to score a second straight
A gay version of Joel Gertner that's like, I'm gonna suck all your cocks. I'm gonna blow you. I'm gonna blow you. I'm gonna blow you.
Certainly did, Skipper.
But like as a cool thing.
To the middle turnbuckle. Bump. Oh, did he catch a flying lariat from the corner?
Pee-wee's fin. Did he even have a finish?
Skipper up top, high on the turnbuckle.
It was kind of Rico, yeah. Oh, it was Burt Prentice, okay. I think Burt wasn't even that subtle. Would I do an Ultimate X? I don't know what I do. Like, I would. What the hell? Oh my god! So he did the trio woe suplex and then just drops him on his head on the landing. Yeah, that's what I think about that too. You almost broke that dude's neck. What is up with Alan Funk suddenly doing all these sweet moves? They're 1-1 after 3 of the coolest moves you'll see. See, if I were in charge of TNA, I would do so many things that would not make any sense for the company. I just do them to amuse myself. I'd bring back Cheeks.
It's time again for the road report, and I can't find my cell phone.
Silly boy, you should use 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls.
You're so right.
You're so right. Why did he say that like that? That line delivery. Also, I can't believe they actually had him record this on a shitty cell phone. They could have used a mic and modulated it.
Thanks to 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls.
What was that even supposed to mean? Like, how is... What is... She had like some secret plan to get him to use 1-800-CALL-COLLECT or call-ATT. That is the backstage blast guy. Yeah, Jimmy Barron.
Enjoy your money now.
He was a radio dude in Atlanta. He was a big WCW fan. I'm so confused by the wink.
For your lottery winnings or structured settlement, get the cash you need today. Call Singer at 1-888-CASH-593.
Stetson, cologne for men.
Yes, so I sent Alan Funk an email because I wanted to confirm this with him before I did the short about it. He has not gotten back to me. But my impression was they called him Kiwi the first week. Which they did. They did call him Kiwi the first week. And then Lorne Michaels' people sent them a cease and desist because Kiwi was too close to Mango. And so they switched it to Kiwi.
Is the two biggest proponents of the powerbomb colliding one-on-one. Big Kevin Nash to face Sid Vicious. There's only one way you can win that match, and that's simple. Power bomb your opponent. This past Monday on Nitro, 3 tag teams entered the steel cage. We've talked about some really strange alliances, especially between Goldberg and Sid Vicious, but there was another very strange bond that occurred at the end of that tag match.
In Denver, Colorado, in an 18-foot high steel cage, 3 tag teams in a 3-way dance.
Keep that in mind, this cage is supposed to be 18 feet high when they show the clips. 18 feet.
Bret Hart and Chris Benoit did battle, but look out for Double J himself, Jeff Jarrett, with that ever-present star.
Where?
Let's go back to Nitro. Watch this. Sid's got his hands on Nash. Oh! The referee is
it could have been 15 feet and everyone would have still been impressed.
Yes! Like I've never seen it before. The man!
I've never seen him do it before. Could you top this off for me, please?
That's the way it's going to be tonight. All these tough guys out there, Benoit hard.
This is Chavo Guerrero as a backstage interviewer. Well, he's also selling Amway.
We'll see at the end of the night.
Why does he have lice? Okay, so this is supposed to be an 18-foot cage.
The total package in the mud. Gee whiz. What a night.
I cannot believe... How did they squish this footage so much?
And down goes Sid Vicious and Scott all at the same time. And referee Roddy Piper administers a mandatory 10 count to both men. Piper is just covered in mud. He looks like the world.
Is it 18 feet from the floor? I don't even think it's that. Benoit's like 5'8". It's not even 2 of him.
That's the best way to kick a man when he's down. There's really been no attempt at a pin here.
Shout out to Kevin Nash for figuring out how to lay down for an entire cage match.
I saw him, but you didn't. Hold on, we're not done yet.
Boom, boom.
Jeff Jarrett, as you can see, has some sort of card.
Jeff Jarrett is New Jack?
It looked like the handles of a guitar, or maybe more. That's exactly what it is. It's over near us now. Jarrett has opened up the
and poor Roddy Piper refereeing this match covered in dry mud.
He's put another one in there. 2 more, at least 2 more.
You could have, like, not done that.
Down goes
So
Piper. And that's not bad
Piper feels the hand on his shoulder, turns around and then just puts his arms at his sides and stares at him for like 3 or 4 seconds. I love wrestling. It's 18 feet from left to right.
Looks like with a chain or some sort of a handcuffs or something. It is handcuffs.
Shackles.
Shackles.
To the outsider.
Uh-oh.
Like I said before,
there's something there between these guys.
Between Jared and the outsiders trying to help him out or trying to get on their good side. I don't know what the story, what the answer is, fans. You can...
Yeah. Why did they end it there? I imagine there's like 5 more minutes of that. Yeah, bless Roddy Piper for being that devoted to the business, that he's willing to go out covered, like just mud caking off of him.
Get it, or you're next.
He's gonna punch you. Yeah, that'd be great if the guy editing this was like, oh, this sucks, let's just go to commercial. Steiner and Steiner. Attorneys at law.
Mike, where do you go for all the dicks, the skinny, the dirt, and all of pro wrestling?
Well, there's only one place. It's the WCW hotline. You know that, I know that, and they know that.
The Scott says this. All of the
I thought he was going to do the it doesn't matter.
Go to the WCW hotline. You want Mike Tenay. You want today Mean Gene Okerlund. You want
this is the point where Gene, even though he was making tens of thousands of dollars a month off that hotline, would not do his own ads
Make the call to the
for his night on the hotline.
Get your parents' permission first. Everything you want to know.
That's how disgruntled everybody in this company was.
It's your source for wrestling news. The WCW.
And I love the all daily programming is pre-recorded. Like I'm gonna call at 3 a.m. and Mean Gene's gonna have to pick up his phone and recite his script.
Terry Tanner. Yes, this is Dr. Liger at the hospital. I'm trying to reach Lex Luger. Yes?
What is that accent he's doing?
I have a family emergency. His father is very ill. Every moment is crucial. He needs him at his bedside. Hackers? Nice try. Still in the main event.
But Stan, we can do this easy.
Why is Lex Luger not doing sitcoms? Taco for life. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm on that train. Tacos for life, baby. Hopefully. RBH. Doing backflips in the locker room. Oh yeah, no, you will find Brethren here, Taco for life. Every Tuesday night at 9. We're watching these shows. Yeah, do you think Luger got PTSD when he did that Super Bowl Saturday promo? Being in that locker room? Did Charles Robinson call for the bell? No, he didn't, because he needed to get powerbombed. Oh no! Why would you drop him like that? Alright, Ryan, have a good night. We'll see you soon. Yeah, I love that the Thunder recap got the proper aspect ratio. What did I say? Ratio. But Nitro's like, we have to make it real weird and thin. That's true. Nothing in the WCW rulebook actually says mace is illegal. They just didn't think you'd use it. There we go. More Regal. This week he's Lord Steven. Luger did have fun with this stuff. Hell yeah, Low Dog. Congrats on losing the weight. And getting to wear something that looks like a singlet. Hell yeah. Yeah, Sid's over there protesting the finish, ignoring the fact that he just got maced.
the total package.
When like 5 seconds before he couldn't tell that Charles Robinson was not Lex Luger.
And you have to put an asterisk next to the win for the total package, but nonetheless, he scored the 3 count, and he gets a shot at Bret the Hitman Hart this Monday night in Milwaukee.
All right, who are these guys who are going to get to wrestle?
Right now on TBS. Here come the champions, the tag team champions of World Championship Wrestling.
No. Are you freaking kidding me? That's my reaction, Mike today. Why do Regal and Taylor have to wrestle the Harris brothers? Also, WCW had so many giant men wearing suits for no reason. Like, these guys, The Wall. Lex Luger would have to wrestle in a suit sometimes. The English versus the Nazis. I remember there was that Nitro promo once where Regal referred to Alex Red as Baby Adolf. Why was he holding up the tag belts like they had COVID and he was trying not to get affected?
It's just the way that the powers that be have come in to a situation. These are new guys on the block.
But these guys are heels, but they're getting the cheer button.
Any kind of a long-term association with World Championship Wrestling, and they're doing everything within their power, pardon the pun, to turn tradition upside down.
I think Taylor was yawning.
Steven Regal and David Taylor, the height of arrogance, the pride of Blackpool, England. I'm telling you.
They come out with the shirts tucked in, and then they're like, we can't wrestle like this. Untuck the shirts. Don't take them off or anything.
Do you blame
Right. You guys are wearing long sleeves. That's the rule. But Jack, no. You have to wear long sleeves. Or else. Please lead him. Oh man, I was hoping Regal was going to try to lead him through some like complicated European wrist lock spot.
Taylor cut him off. Man, what a forearm blow.
Well, they cut him coming and going that time.
Well, we were getting a lot of yucks out of this one. I mean, Regal just potatoed one half of creative control.
You'd figure the Harris brothers would be in the group with the militant German. You can tell that Regal and Taylor know that these guys can't do anything by how much BSing they're doing.
David Taylor.
Yeah, the Harrises untucked look like they're about to drive your car to the parking lot for $20 as I burp into the microphone.
If the Brits garner the tag team titles right here.
I would love to watch Leave It to Lex, Yankee Hawk. That'd be a great show.
Control, but that shifted momentum back in the direction of the powers that be. Shoots Regal across.
Wait, no, they're creative control. Scott, you're getting it mixed up. The powers that be are Russo. Patrick slash Gerald.
Escape into a top wrist lock flip out. And the elbow drop, nobody home. David Taylor rolled out of the way. Finger leg sweep.
Like, it's kind of cute when you name one guy after, like, Vince McMahon. But when, like, there's a whole group that's, like, Patrick, Gerald, Shane. A little much.
Well over a decade that they've been tag team partners. An opportunity for them to win the WCW World Tag Team titles. You know, they've been just looking for an opportunity. They've been looking for a shot at the tag belts. And I'm surprised that the powers that be allowed Regal and Taylor the chance.
The most basic possible match we were watching here. What the hell? Ron and/or Don Harris just did his first enziguri of his life. Well, you can tell they're like, we gotta idiot-proof this match. Alright, Yankee Hawk, we will see you soon. See you Sunday. We're gonna go Canada for Off the Grid. See you then. Have a good night. Something just got very messed up.
Is that a legal tag? Yeah, David Taylor. Tag Regal right in the arm, but it counts.
Now, is Taylor going to be able to...
Regal thinks he's wrestling 2 Goldbergs. I don't think these guys like Goldberg's type, let's say. Why did this match need a belt shot? I guarantee you, if you would have asked Dave Taylor to lose clean, he would have said sure. Yes, I cannot imagine what happened for them to have to cut to that crowd shot. Oh no. Also, that's the worst club ever. Bad vibes. Bad vibes. No.
2 weeks from tomorrow, it's Starrcade 99. Bret, the Hitman Hart, defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Goldberg. No disqualification. There must be a winner. The World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Hart, Goldberg, Starrcade.
Yeah.
On Monday, Sting, Jarrett, and Benoit met in a 3-way dance.
Wait.
The winner gets a post-Starrcade shot at the World title.
Benoit was in that other match.
Benoit made the save. It's so dangerous in a 3-way match like this because nobody cares about anybody but themselves.
What?
So no one's going to protect anybody. No one's going to try to make sure a guy doesn't get
so
covered,
confused.
make sure a guy doesn't get tagged out or tagged in. Everything is on their
And I love that they
but
started with a clip of Bobby Heenan being confused about the stipulation and just rambling for 30 seconds nonstop.
So Jarrett in the corner, being nailed here by Benoit. But see, Benoit turned his back. See? Stinger splash. Oh, that's it. He turned his back. You can't.
That was kind of a cool spot, but again, why? Why is this match happening?
Jarrett just pulled Benoit in the corner, and Benoit suffered the brunt of that Stinger
Russo,
splash.
dude, you had like 9,000 wrestlers under contract, bud.
He is so good.
Could have used literally anyone else.
Hold on, it's the stroke. It's the stroke. He was going to use his move, and now the crippler crossface is on. And Sting pulls Benoit off. Jarrett did not tap out.
They just really wanted you to know that this wasn't happening in this moment, that it was on. It's being shown on Saturday night, so they had to use this ridiculous frame. But they also needed to get all the footage on the screen at the same time, and use a filter that made it look even worse than it was.
She's got something going with Sting. I'm telling you this. Sting doesn't trust her, and would you look at this? It's the total package.
Lex has his suit back on.
Waffles his buddy in the back after 15 years of friendship. Well, maybe he should. It's not his buddy anymore. It's guitar.
Why did we need both the chair shot and the guitar shot?
Jarrett. From Jeff Jarrett, look at Sting's down. Benoit's down.
Oh, somebody's jumping the rail. We might get Dustin Rhodes is here. Why not?
He's got the bell. He's got the ring bell.
And a bell shot.
He's gonna ring the bell of Jeff Jarrett. Boy, he is running.
God,
all right.
Could you imagine being the agent who got this format sheet and had to relay this to these guys?
It's gonna backfire. Chris Benoit and WCW Mayhem
No.
had it in his grasp to become world champion, but it slipped away. And Bret,
Scotty Riggs. Okay. I like Scotty. We've got Scotty Riggs versus Chris Benoit. Yes, so please do. That's the payoff. It's 25 years later, you get to run a spot at Mystery Wrestling where everyone does a shot with a different weapon. He does the... Y'all just saw that, right? He did the people's eyebrow. And the little Riz thing that The Rock used to do.
December the 19th at Starrcade, a U.S. title bout against Scott Hall.
We get it. Dwayne's over, brother.
It's going to be one of Scott Hall's specialty matches because when Benoit...
Let's just grin and bear, folks.
It's not only a U.S. championship match, but it's a ladder bout as well.
Like everyone knows the history that Scott
I love that back in the day there were internet wrestling fans that were like, Chris Benoit can't be on steroids. He's a good wrestler.
and some people think some of the best matches
in the history of the sport with Scott Hall and a ladder.
And he comes out looking like that.
It may happen again at Starrcade. And I don't care what Scott Hall brings to the ring. He can bring a ladder, he can bring scaffolding, he can bring a dump truck. He's in the ring with the machine, Chris Benoit, and Benoit is fighting.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a comment or two
He's a proud Canadian, and it doesn't
from Benoit truthers. Yeah, Benoit was on the work rate steroids.
Now, one thing we know for sure, it's not going to be the world's television title anymore. You saw what happened Monday on Nitro with Scott Hall and
This is like a nothing throwaway match, so I guarantee you Benoit was like, you should headbutt me as hard as you can, right across the bridge of the nose. Yes, Zach, if you've not watched his Kyle Fletcher interview, please do so now. Leave the stream up so I can keep your view. But definitely, if you need something to take your mind off things, go watch Zach's Kyle Fletcher interview promoting AEW Dynamite in Fishers, Indiana tomorrow. That plug's a freebie, Tony.
Kevin Nash in a powerbomb challenge with the Millennium Man, Sid Vicious, Scott Hall, and a ladder match for the U.S. title with Chris Benoit.
And at Starrcade, we will find out who is the master of the powerbomb. Both men, Big Sid as well as Kevin Nash, are just known for their power.
Scotty Riggs, one of 1,000 wrestlers at this point who had a weird version of the artist formerly known as Prince logo on his tights.
Leapfrog by Scotty Riggs. Benoit hangs on and drops the elbow right in the bush.
Also, shout out to WrestleCade for getting most of the flock together this weekend for photo ops, where they put the guardrail in front of them, and you got to sit in the crowd with them. Though none of them dressed for the occasion, so you're sitting there and you got like Scotty Riggs wearing like a Packers jersey, and Lodi's all gassed out of his mind. Not gassed, I mean, probably not gassed, just ripped. And like Ron Reese is the most gigantic accountant you've ever seen wearing a polo shirt. Benoit's on the shit they give the depressed Buffalo.
Well, I know you're not going to, because you'll go off on some tirade, and I don't blame you.
Also, this is the point. Support mental health. I'm going to take my SSRI for the night.
I can't wait to... I'm not shocked that the powers that be no-showed your meeting in Atlanta.
Seriously, that's what it looked like. It looked like you were at a softball game, hanging out with the dads. Those pictures that I saw of the flock. But I thought it was a cool sentiment. I mean,
That was your risk. I can handle that better than them no-showing your meeting.
but again, Ron Reese, also a friend of the channel. He will sometimes pop into the comments of my shorts and be like, I was there, that did happen, and confirm my stories. But Ron Reese is cool in my book.
Imagine if maybe, say, Bernard Shaw over at CNN was interviewing George W. Bush. W didn't like the question and just glommed it with a guitar. What would happen to him? He brought up on charges, and Jeff Jarrett's free to walk the streets.
Wait, did he just say that Bernard Shaw got hit by a guitar from George W. Bush? What? That's what I love about doing these streams, is I'll be talking and I'll miss the first part of a sentence, and it just completely changes the story.
Got the right ankle over the lower rope. Front face.
Boo, Scotty Riggs. You were hated. Also, Benoit's like a main event guy at this point. Russo was actually pushing him as a top guy, and he's going 50-50 with Scotty Riggs. And I love Scotty Riggs. I'm just glad after the stuff that most of those guys did in that era that they were around to see 2025 and all seem relatively healthy and happy. Exactly. Why is Benoit here? He wrestled 2 matches on Nitro. Both main event matches, and now he's having an even Steven match with Scotty Riggs. Why are you calling everything and everyone a bomb, Scott? That's Vader. Vader's not there.
Absolutely, I can. Oh, no!
We just do a ref bump? What is happening? What? Why? We've been watching 2 hours of recaps. This feud hasn't come up once. And Benoit was in 2 matches that we saw recapped. That's a cast. Shane Douglas broke his arm like right after he got the WCW. But he just kept working. Even Saturday night is overtly complicated with Russo around. Oh my god, it'd be so funny if Riggs won this match. That would be hilarious if we watched recap of Benoit like being all over Nitro, and then Scotty Riggs just beats him. Benoit's like, I can't just, you know, lock on my hold. I have to do all my moves now. Or else nobody will know that I'm a good worker. Why? That was so much booking for a match that nope. That's bad vibes right there. Cutting to children doing this. This might be one of the more cursed segments we've ever seen on one of these streams. At least one of the WCW ones. Not counting off the grid. And yeah, Benoit was not the main event of the show, by the way. All of that mess? Nope. We got a hardcore match coming up next.
December 19th, Big Sid Vicious, Big Sexy Kevin Nash.
Why did they book that for Saturday night?
At Nitro, Brian Knobbs challenged the hardcore champ, Screaming Norman. But it was Finley that answered the call.
Can I honestly tell you what makes me want to puke my guts out?
You could have put the Benoit match on last and done the main event Nitro recap at the end. But instead, if I'm sitting at home and I don't have TNT or I didn't watch Nitro, it certainly looks to me like Brian Knobbs main evented Nitro in a hardcore match with Norman Smiley.
That was Fit Finley. And he scared Norman right under the table there. And look at this. Kendo sticks.
Tacmo, thank you for upping that sub, buddy. Much appreciated. 19 months in a row.
Knobbs is out. He's colder than a mackerel.
And he's going to cut his hair.
I don't know why it said I pinned that.
He's cutting Brian Knobbs' hair.
You know what? His haircut, he'll look like Curly from the Three Stooges. It could be an improvement. You know it, Tony?
I'm not going to comment on that, but I know that he knocked him right out with that kendo stick.
All right, Yankee Hawk, this day in history.
He's pruning. Yes, he is. He's pruning the hair. Is this payback?
December 4th, 99, the New York Knicks beat the New Jersey Nets 92-82. The Rangers and the Sabres ended at a 1-1 tie on the ice. Number one song in America was Toy Story 2, and the number movie in America was Toy Story 2. And the number one song in America was Smooth by Carlos Santana featuring Rob Thomas. That's a good point, Zach. They had very awkwardly shaped heads. I say that as somebody that has one myself. Alright, main event time!
Is Finley incredible? I mean, you wrote him off, I wrote him off, the doctors wrote him off.
Here's the main event. Not Chris Benoit, who was all over Nitro this week. And he had that match with all those run-ins. No, no, no. It is Fidel Sierra, the man of 1,000 gimmicks, against Norman Smiley for the hardcore title.
Needing to be a soldier.
I don't get it.
What was that?
Fit Finley's going to make him a no-limit soldier.
But Fit Finley and Brian Knobs, what a throwdown those two guys had. And the bad thing about it, if you're this fan, Norman Smiley, they both want you. They both want to be the hardcore champion.
Yes, so in Saturday Night Canon, Fidel Sierra is above Chris Benoit.
Scott, there's been so much emphasis on Starrcade. December the 19th on pay-per-view. Bret Hart versus Goldberg for the WCW title. It's going to
Yeah, that is Mike Tenay. That's my new Mike Tenay picture I got with the coupon at CVS.
For the U.S. title. But we have an important announcement because next Saturday, December the 11th, tickets go on sale for the January pay-per-view. WCW
Using a giant surge can that they're not using for product placement anymore. Love it.
Tickets on sale next Saturday at the First Star Center box office and all Ticketmaster locations as Fidel Sierra goes to the offensive with a broomstick handle.
How is Medusa going to get home? He just broke her transportation.
Womp, womp, womp.
With the roller tray.
The roller tray. I love Fidel doing the big stomps to make it obvious that he's not hitting him. Secrets of wrestling revealed. Yes, Cecil points it out too. He's stomping on trash can spots. Not like the thing's not going to collapse when you hit him with it. Not a machine, thank you for the follow. Oh.
Needless to say, this is a hardcore backup. The hardcore title.
Yeah, he's just hitting pads. You could actually hit him with the stuff.
Into the knee. That may be the only exposed part.
The ring-wise veteran, Fidel Sierra, whether it's Puerto Rico, Mexico, or the United States, he knows how to come
Oh.
in a hardcore match. Oh, and he just nailed screaming Norman again.
It's fine. Trash cans collapse. They have give.
Sierra, no!
Oh, look at that. I think Sierra's out.
Uh-oh.
Please let that be the finish. After all that stuff in the Benoit match, please let that be the finish.
Please avert your eye. That is not Jerry Rice.
No, don't do more things to him. Just finish it there.
And that is what's left of Fidel Sierra. No! Take out the trash indeed.
That would be funny if... It'd be a fun gimmick if a guy comes out for a match and the ring announcer's like, this is a hardcore match. What? Big Fidel Sierra, he's the same size as Norman.
Well, isn't it Smiley screaming and it's so eerie sound? Why doesn't he hit Smiley?
Wait, what?
He had an opportunity. Oh! Did he show a little mercy
That was...
because of the screams?
What?
Smiley winning!
Alright, well, Norman wins.
Sierra took pity on the hardcore champion.
Again, that should have... I have a feeling the Benoit match was maybe supposed to be the main event.
The most fortunate, the luckiest champion in WCW.
Because they got more time and they did the run-in?
Don't forget, Monday night, Hart and Luger for the world title on Night.
That was pointless. But anyway, before we go, like I said, I'll be back Sunday for Off the Grid. We're going to go to Manitoba there. But of course, the Mothership every Tuesday at 9. WCW Deep Cuts Live. Here's what we're watching next week on Twitch.
Watch out, stick!
All right, thank you so much for hanging out with me the last 2 hours and a little bit of change for WCW Deep Cuts Live. I always appreciate the hang. And I'll be back Sunday night at 8 for Off the Grid. A couple of you in the chat I'll probably see tomorrow at AEW Dynamite. But like I like to end these with every week, of course, I'd love to see you here next week. I hope you do make it next week. But even if you don't make it here, just make it to next Tuesday. That's all I'm asking. 7 days. I know life sucks. Trust me, I had one hell of an anxiety attack yesterday. It was rough. But we got through. We're gonna make it through. And I think we can do it, gang. 7 days. Again, my name's Tom. This is WCW Deep Cuts Live. It's 11:05 on the East Coast. Go to bed.